Hello and welcome to Life by Us. I'm Aysha.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are here. We barely made it, y'all.
Barely.
But we are here to share our experience at Hyrox Houston.
Yes, which is still currently going on. Today's the last day.
Today is the last
that
day.
We're recording it.
Yep. So before we get to that, because we have so much to share.
So much.
Before we get to that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Life by Us, Life B-I-us. Make sure you leave us a comment. Hit the thumbs up. Let us know what you're liking about our podcast. Also, subscribe at all the places that you listen to audio podcasts. Well, subscribe in the place that you listen.
I'm partial to Overcast.
Okay. I used to be. I switched over when they were downloading Everybody and Their Mama's podcast. And I ran out of storage on my phone.
Oh.
And the source was Overcast. But subscribe wherever you listen to your audio podcast. I do want to shout out a YouTube comment we got this week. And this was for last week's podcast about navigating careers and everything you shared about the Ikigai.
Mm-hmm.
So this is from Erica Marie 588. She left us a comment about raisins. But also, this is what the comment said. Also, I am absolutely stuck in my life, job/life in general. I'm so grateful for the introduction to Ikigai since I have never heard of it. It sounds like a very helpful tool that I am looking forward to utilizing. You guys are so fun to listen to, and I really appreciate the time you guys are putting into this.
Oh, Erica, I'm so glad that I could share Ikigai with you. And when you do, check it out for yourself, let me know how it goes and what you discover. I'd love to hear.
Yeah, please follow up, guys.
Please. Yes.
That would be amazing to know what people like, dislike, or what they found and what action you can take from finding that out. So, please do.
Yes. Yes. I know I feel like from this podcast, most of what I get out of it is just I'm chit-chatting with you, which I do every day. And I know we have people listening to us, and I would like to engage with y'all as well.
Yeah. And that's the best place to do it. Our YouTube comments. I mean, of course, we both have Instagrams and stuff. Yes. And you can shoot us a DM if you are enjoying Life by Us and want to tell us more, or you have suggestions for the pod. But YouTube reviews, YouTube comments, Apple podcast reviews, Spotify ratings, all the places.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened this week before we get to our Hyrox rundown.
I would like to know what's the funniest thing that happened to you this week.
Okay. So, if y'all don't know, my family, both my mom and my dad's families are from Arkansas. And then my parents met in Arkansas, but then moved to Dallas. So there's a very specific, accent that we have.
Very country.
Sarah thinks it's very country.
Very.
And so it comes out in little ways here and there, which is very funny sometimes. But this week, I saw somebody, I don't really know until it comes out. That's the problem.
Until I point it out.
Until you point it out.
Yeah.
I don't know it until I say it. So I don't speak things and then be like, oh, you're going to think this is a country thing to say. Mm-hmm. So this week I saw somebody with the last name Welch. My last name is Welch. And I was like, are they kin to me?
And I was like, I literally have never uttered that phrase in my entire life. Me, not country. I wouldn't consider Houston country.
No.
I would say,
people from Houston have a twang, but
I would call it a little swagger.
Yeah. Everybody in Houston sounds like Beyonce.
Right. Exactly. So instead of saying kin to me, I would have said, I wonder if we're related. Related.
Yeah, I was like, that's kin to me. Are they kin to me? Are we kin? That's such an easy way to just sum it up. But I guess related is a word that could be used as well.
Yeah. So not only was it very country sounding phrase, the way it came out of your mouth was, is he kidding me?
So that's been our vocal stem of the week.
Mm-hmm. Yes, seriously.
You kidding me? What's been your funny thing of the week?
I think the funniest thing of the week happened, yesterday? So for Hyrox, Aysha's mom came and stayed with us. Aysha recruited her to be our videographer.
She was our official videographer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I had worked all yesterday up until, I don't know, a handful of hours before the race. And I forgot that the bandanas that we were going to match during the race, I wanted to wash them because we just bought them. And I don't like to wear new clothes without washing it first because they just like smell like factory.
Yeah.
And they were tie-dye. And I was like, well, what if my sweat makes the dye come off and then I have like a pink and purple forehead?
And all of our official pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, did you get the bananas out of the dryer? Because I call bandanas bananas. And then Aysha's like, oh, no, let me go do that right quick. And then Aysha's mom looks at me and is like, why do you have bananas in the dryer? Because bananas are bandanas.
To you.
To me.
Even
in this household.
Even hearing you say bandanas right now
is weird.
Is a new experience for me.
Right, because it's like, oh, I got my banana on.
Because we share bandanas, and so you do say that a lot, banana.
I do. I haven't worn one outside of like Hyrox recently, but I used to wear them a lot, especially in the summer.
Yeah, I wear them every day to
every
protect
day.
My edges and protect my scalp, and wear them when I work out. And yeah, I had a pack of 20. Dang. I don't quite know that I still have 20. They're kind of like ponytail holders. They just disappear over time.
Who knows where they go?
Right.
The dryer eats them.
Yeah.
The bananas in the dryer.
Right. Oh my gosh. But that was funny. Because as you said it, I'm like, my mom has no context for that. So I don't think she knows what you're saying.
No, she was so confused. She's like, why would you have those in there?
That's so funny. Because I thought maybe she'll let it ride and she'll just wonder, like, what was that?
Right.
She had to ask.
No, immediately you walked away and she looked at me. She's like, why do you have bananas in the dryer?
Yeah.
Valid question.
Very valid. Also, we are in the midst of the Elite Eight. And for women's basketball, women's college basketball.
Yes, very exciting.
Yes, and as of now, the people who've punched their tickets to the Final Four.
There's only one team so far.
Oh.
It just happened. UConn.
Not me about to claim UT already did.
No, they play tomorrow.
I literally was like, Texas as well as... Okay,
no,
so
we can manifest that.
Yes.
But right now, it's just UConn.
Right now, UConn beat Notre Dame. The way the game started, I didn't know how things were going to go. It was a rocky start.
Start.
Blanca, Quinones,
and Sarah Strong.
They had some very strong games. And
wait, how would you know? I thought I was the one watching that game, and then you're just over here on the couch just...
Y'all, I had a very healthy nap today.
You did.
Very healthy nap.
You and all the dogs, and I'm here just trying to like quietly cheer.
Look, when it wrapped up, I saw Blanca had scored 20 points. I said, she had a very great game. Sarah Strong was being interviewed. I said, oh, she had a great game too. So what we have left is South Carolina and TCU. UCLA and Duke are playing right now. It's halftime. It's 31-39. And then Texas plays Michigan. So I'm thinking the Final Four will be UConn, South Carolina, UCLA, and Texas.
Ooh, I'm gonna differ just to be different. I'm gonna go
TCU.
I'm gonna go TCU.
That's fair.
I mean, do I think you're right? Yes, but I want to be different, and I believe in Olivia Miles.
Do I think you're right? Yes. Thank you.
Oh God.
That's all I heard.
I gotta watch my mouth on these. I forget they're recorded.
Are you always right? Yes.
Okay, I didn't say quite that.
That's what I heard.
Now you're just making stuff up.
Wait, you say that a lot.
Because
Like,
you do
the
be.
top 10 Sarah quotes. Now you're just making stuff up. I can't be a storyteller, okay? Anyways, that'll be very exciting. So,
and the
we'll
men are
have
still
more-
playing.
the men are still playing.
They're playing here in Houston, actually.
Yes. Sweet 16 occurred in Houston. Hyrox, also Houston. There was something else going on.
Opening weekend for the Astros.
Opening weekend for the Astros. It's not a time to find parking downtown in Houston.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, that's why we Ubered when we went into that area. There's so much going on in Houston.
A lot to do. It's
Such
a great city. Jinx.
There's so many. That's another top 10 quote from Sarah is, I love our city. She says that all the time. Oh, I love our city.
And is there anything wrong with that?
No, it's great. I love that you love it.
I love it. It.
Oh, also big news.
What's the big news?
It is unofficially official that the Connecticut Sun are moving to Houston. Yes! Connecticut Sun is a WNBA women's team.
Yes.
It's a WNBA team that is moving to Houston, Texas.
Yes.
For the 2027-2028 season.
So next summer.
So they will be the Houston Comets.
And I am elated. I know you as a kid got to go.
Yes.
I unfortunately never got to go.
Season tickets will be in our hands.
Yes. I'm glad they told us a year in advance because I need to save my pennies.
Yep.
Well, it's not going to cost pennies. It's going to probably be really expensive.
Right.
But I'm going to squirrel away as much money as I can. So as soon as they go on sale, we will be at every single home game in Houston.
Our biggest investment in 2027 will be the Houston Comets season tickets.
I am so pumped because they left in 2008. The team got sold to like a shitty owner and then the WNBA dissolved the team. So it didn't even get moved to another city.
Yeah.
And the Houston
After
Comets.
3 consecutive championships?
4.
4.
The first 4 ever in the WNBA.
Houston Comets. And anytime we go to the Toyota Center to see the Rockets play, you see the banners hanging in the rafters, and it makes me sad. But now it will make me happy because our team is back. I'm so excited. Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah. So that's the biggest news in WNBA. I mean, outside of the CBA deal, but that was very exciting news this week. So excited. Can't wait. I'm going to pay extra attention to the Connecticut Sun this season, so we know what players we could be getting. You know, if they continue with the team, then they'll be coming to Houston.
Who knows? Because the expansion draft. Oh, and by the way, the expansion, there was a coin toss between the Toronto Tempo, the Portland Fire. Toronto won the coin toss. The coin toss. They won the coin toss, and they will be selecting second in the draft. But it's a snake draft, so they will be getting the second and third pick of the expansion, and they will be getting the 6th pick in the rookie draft, the regular WNBA draft.
So excited.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting stuff coming in April for the WNBA. We have the WNBA draft on April 16th. So we'll see if AZ Fudd or...
Who knows?
Is it pronounced Awa or Awa?
I don't
Fam.
know. I don't know
From
anything
France.
about her.
Yeah.
Nothing.
She's suspected to go number 1 or 2. And we have Olivia Miles. We have Flau'jae Johnson.
I mean, if AZ goes number 1, which I feel like Dallas media has been teasing, the Lynx have the number 2 pick. I feel like they would like a big. You don't think maybe Lauren Betts might be able to go there?
Sneak up in there? Maybe.
She might.
We'll see what she does today.
It wouldn't surprise me.
UCLA versus Duke. We'll see what she does.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
that was a very exciting game. Duke versus LSU.
Oh, that one, the one I was asleep for?
That kept me up. Yeah.
The one.
Hyrox.
Right. Who made it in Flau'jae's face?
Yes.
Yeah. That slow-mo video is crazy.
Yes. Go look that up if you have not seen that. That was insane.
Yes.
But it kept me up the night before we did Hyrox, which leads me to... Let's talk about Hyrox.
Let's talk about Hyrox. Yes, Lisa, we're done with the women's basketball talk.
We got some podcast notes this
We
weekend from my mom on her trip here. So we definitely took those down, maybe incorporating them. Even in our seating position.
Yeah. I was told I'm too relaxed when I lean back, but
well, no,
no,
said
you,
that.
yes. No, that's my note from you.
Okay. She said she thought I was sitting in a separate chair because of our positioning.
Well, yeah, because like this is just I'm so comfortable. I have the worst like posture, and so like this is hard for me. But it's hard for me. It's hard for me.
I'll just do this.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Then I can just. Oh yeah, that's great.
But I'm sore. You know why I'm sore?
Tell us.
Hyrox.
Oof.
So let's discuss how this came to be. So we did do Hyrox Open doubles last year. That was before Hyrox really took off. And
at least in our circle.
In our circle, yeah. Before it became super popular.
Would you say we were trendsetters?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Can you self-claim being a trendsetter? I feel like when you do, it's forced.
You know, I've always been ahead of the curve.
With everything.
Everything.
So we did Hyrox Open doubles last year. Great experience. We were so excited to do it again. Then it was kind of like a concert. It was like buying tickets for a concert where
Beyonce.
There was a countdown, there was a waiting room. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm sitting there ready to buy us Hyrox Open doubles again. And literally I click on it and it's like sold out. I was at the computer at the time that the tickets went on sale. So I tell Sarah, hey, Open is sold out. What do we do?
And I'm at work and I text her and I'm like, we could do pro. Let's just do it. Let's do pro. Like, we got this. It's just like the weight's just like a little bit heavier. The running's the same. We got this.
And for context, for like the sled pull, it's 100 pounds more. For the sled push, it's 100 pounds more. For the sandbag lunges, 20 pounds more. Farmer's carry, about 20 pounds more. Wall balls is about 5 pounds more. So for those unfamiliar, we'll break it all down for you.
Break it down for us.
So
Aysha.
Hyrox is a competitive fitness competition that stands for Hybrid Rockstar. If that sounds corny to you, forget that fact.
It is corny.
That turns a lot of people off when they find out it stands for Hybrid Rockstar.
Did I tell you that Aaron, so owner of the barbershop I work at, Aaron and Ryan were going to do it. And then she found out that it stood for Hybrid Rockstar. She's like, I'm not doing this.
Absolutely. That's why it's Hyrox.
Hyrox.
So that sounds a lot cooler than Hybrid Rockstar. But what you do is you run a 1 kilometer and then you do 1,000 meter ski erg. So that's the machine with the ski. And so you do 1,000 meters. You run 1 kilometer. Then you do a 50 meter sled push. You run 1 kilometer. You do a 50 meter sled pull. Run 1 kilometer. Do a 80 meter burpee broad jump. Run 1 kilometer. Do a 1,000 meter row. Run 1 kilometer. Do 200 meter farmer's carry. Run 1 kilometer. Do a 100 meter sandbag lunge. Run 1 kilometer. Finish it off with 100 wall balls.
And if that sounds like a lot, it is.
It absolutely is a lot. So when we did it last year, we finished in 1 hour and 41 minutes. And so our goal this time, knowing that we were doing pro, it was going to be a lot tougher, a lot heavier weight. We just wanted to either match our time or finish.
Absolutely.
Because if we didn't match our time, we were going to be struggling. So there was a certain point in the race that we realized we need to adjust this goal.
And that was like fairly quickly on. We realized like, oh, I don't think it's realistic to try and push ourselves to match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we realized, let's just try to do it in under 2 hours, which we did. We did do it in 1 hour and 57 minutes.
And 36 seconds.
And 36 seconds. Everything I described you run together, but you split the actual workout.
Yeah.
So we had our plan going in, like with the ski erg, we split it off like 250 meters each, roughly. And so before we get into how we felt during all the stations, there's a warm-up station. There's a warm-up area that you can go into. But we definitely didn't spend enough time in there.
No, I think the social butterfly over here was chatting it up with everyone.
So
because who did we run into that?
Yeah. We were in the merch area looking through merch we had no business buying. Because of everything is.
And we didn't.
We didn't. And I think I only did not buy anything because I was rushing to meet this person. Because I was like, if I buy it, we may further lose this person and have no idea where they went. But I'm sitting there in the checkout. I had a shirt and like this kettlebell that would have not been worth buying. Because it wasn't an actual kettlebell, it was decoration.
$40 decoration.
Yeah. And so I look up and see none other than Hayden from Big Brother 16. But he had his hair was shaved. And so I was like, oh,
those long locks are gone. He has a buzz cut and he's rocking it well. Yeah. Might I say. The barber.
Right. So then I was like, oh my gosh, that's Hayden. And I looked at Sarah. I was like, that's Hayden. She was looking. She was like, oh my gosh, that is Hayden. Then by the time I tell the lady, oh my gosh, I'm no longer interested now that you've told me the prices. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I look up, he's gone. I was like, what? And then we ended up seeing him. He was in the back because he was working.
He's working for Hyrox.
Yeah, works for Hyrox. And so then I was like, hey, can you go get that guy? And he's like, me? Once he realized we were calling for him. And I was like, hey, oh my gosh. I was like, are you Hayden from Big Brother 16? He's like, oh my gosh, yes. I was like, oh, I was on Survivor 47. I was like, but I grew up watching Big Brother. So we just chatted and he gave us Hyrox tips.
He did. Really good advice, actually.
Yeah.
Stuff that I didn't think about. Because Hayden is jacked.
Yeah.
Like you can tell he's good at Hyrox.
Yeah. I was like, I'm eating up all these words.
Yes.
Let's keep it going. Do we need to go station by station?
Right.
Running tips, please.
But you know what's crazy? We ran into Hayden and the merch.
Yeah.
Last year, who else from Big Brother did we run into in the merch section?
Yeah, so we ran into, I'm trying to make sure that I do not butcher her name. So we ran into Kirsten from Big Brother 25. And she was on Cerise season. She went home first.
I would say that's Izzy season, but okay.
So she was on Cerise and Izzy season. Cerise, Izzy, Corey Wertenberger.
There you go.
Whoever you want to, Felicia.
Yeah.
We ran into her in the merch. So that was kind of wild too. Because it was the same situation. I was like, are you Kirsten?
So who from Big Brother will we meet next year?
Yeah, we have to every year see someone for Big Brother.
Yeah.
So then after that, our good friend Owen, Owen Knight, the amazing guy from Survivor 43, he was there because he's also competing in Hyrox this weekend. And so we had to catch up with him.
Yeah.
Even though we already had dinner plans after. We wanted to catch up before.
Exactly.
Get out those jitters. And then
we wanted to see the course. Oh, who else did we see?
Yeah, we saw my friend Chandler.
How could I forget? We did run into Chandler.
Chandler did support us at Hyrox last year.
She did.
So it was so nice, like full circle. Now she's supporting other people. She's like, so sorry I can't stay. I was like, girl, you have been here all day. We do not blame you. It is 6:20. It's practically midnight.
Yes.
So, all of those meetings.
And then I had a couple meetings.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did. One of my clients whose hair I cut the day prior was doing Hyrox mixed doubles. And I was like, oh, I think I can catch the tail end of his race. And then lucky enough, we stepped down the stairs and he's at the station that's right there. And another one of my clients was cheering him on. So we had to, see them and then ended up chit-chatting with them after the fact, too, after Miguel finished.
Yeah.
So congrats to Miguel.
That
killed
was
it.
cool to see.
Yeah.
Because for us, that gave us motivation because we knew we were doing the same weights as mixed doubles, which mixed doubles is a man and a woman, and they do the same weights as women's pro and men's open.
Yeah.
And so seeing his partner, who was a woman, do the stuff we were about to do, we're like, okay, it's doable.
It's doable.
Like, we knew going into this, like, we can do it, but it's in these conditions. That's the problem.
Yes.
My arm is cramping up right now.
So after all of those social interactions that we had, it was like 30 minutes until start time. We make our way into the warm-up area, and we're trying out.
We literally walk in with these ladies that we had met. They're like, oh, we nervous? Okay, what time you go? They're like, we're going at 7:00.
Like,
our start time was 6:20. We're walking in the warm-up station at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So we're a little behind.
Just a tad bit.
Yeah. So one thing that we did to prepare was last year we did gels.
Oh yeah, running gels.
Running gels about halfway through. Give you some fast carbs, something to burn, so you're not fully depleted. And we had brought those, and Sarah wanted to go ahead and have one because you hadn't like fully eaten.
I didn't bring the snack that I wanted to bring, so I said, oh, I have an extra gel. Let me just take that before we go, and I get the extra like carb boost at the start. And I'm so glad I tried it before we went out there, because I tore it open, and I used these like a month ago or so when I did the Galveston half marathon. So I opened it up, I put it in my mouth, and I'm like, this tastes funny. I'm like, I need a trash can now. And you see me just as I'm spitting it into the trash can.
And it was not the color it's supposed to be. And I was like, oh my gosh.
And then I'm like, crap. We don't have our like fuel for the race because they don't have gels on the course at all. They just have water and electrolytes.
And Red Bull.
Which we didn't have.
Yeah.
But no carb source. And I'm like, dang it. This like, well, what can we do now?
There's nothing. We're SOL. Let's keep it pushing. We ran around a little bit, loosen up our legs. We tried the sled pull. No, push. We didn't try the pull because there was like a little bit of a line and we were about to go. So we're like, it's okay. We'll do it in the course.
Which I was more nervous about the push because spoiler alert, it is 335 pounds.
Yeah.
Approximately 200 pounds more than I weigh. And so pushing it and getting it to move, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. It's not as bad as I thought. We're good.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Exactly. And then we practice the wall ball. We're like, okay, we can get the target. Because that's one tough part about training is it's hard to find a place that actually has a target that's the equivalent. Unless you're at like a Hyrox training gym.
Or at like a CrossFit space.
Yeah.
You won't have that like target.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we made sure we could hit the target. We're like, okay, that's going to be tough, but we got it. So it's time to start. We get in this tunnel with 39 other teams, 39 other pairs of women.
80 of us ready to go.
80 of us pumped. Everybody's like cheering. The hype woman's going. After that, like after she gave us all her motivating words, then we did a prayer. Or like we did a prayer just with each other.
We did some grounding breaths.
Yes.
All of us. It was actually nice to do that.
We made a couple friends. We like, hey, you know, is this y'all's first time? Like, we'll see you on the course.
You know,
and
Aysha got to talk to anyone in close proximity.
Well, they were very motivating to see throughout the entire course, and we all had a very similar finish time because they were at the wall balls when we were at the wall balls. They did finish before us.
Yeah.
But we definitely stayed on track to be like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Every station, oh, hey, you're killing it.
Right. Even the sled pull, they were right next to us.
Oh, yeah,
so
they
literally came in right after us. So we were like, the whole time, we kept like passing each other, passing each other up. We had our own strengths and weaknesses. But
yeah, for sure.
We start out with the run. That was fine.
Yeah, the run was great.
The beginning run is always... So there's so much adrenaline going. You really have to slow yourself down.
For sure, because it's easy to like start too hot and get your heart rate going. And then once it's at a certain point, it's hard to like bring it back down. So I was like as we're running, hey, like, let's take this easy. Let's like make sure we're going easy because adrenaline is pumping and I don't want to bonk later on in the race.
Yeah.
And I thought that lap went really well.
Yeah, it did. That went really well. We get to the 1,000-meter ski erg.
I start.
Yeah, you started. That went pretty smoothly.
Yeah. I think, well, the strategy that they say to do is like, your better runner start the station so that the other person gets more time to like catch their breath.
Yeah.
And so I started, and I think that station went without.
Yeah, that one we were more focused on using our arms since there were going to be so many other stations using our legs, and we were using our legs with running. So we were like, let's focus on just using our hips and our arms. So that went smoothly. We had our cheering section. I was able to spot my mom. I was able to spot Owen. And then we get to the 50, where we go run again.
So we go run
another 1K, which is 0.67. Oh, no, 0.61.
Not 6.7?
No, 0.61 miles. So then the next station is the 50-meter sled push. So this is tough, okay? This is 335 pounds.
Yeah.
I think at this point, this is when Tidra arrived, my friend Tidra. So that was really nice to see another familiar face. And we're pushing. We're pushing.
Yeah, and then our strategy going in is because you're stronger than me. Aysha goes first on the sleds.
Yeah. So with me going first, it was like, okay, let me get us to enough to where you can push some more and we can keep going back and forth. And I feel like we did a pretty good job going back and forth.
Yeah, well, I feel like I was struggling at that station, not so much with the weight, but my shoes kept popping off. Like I would get down and push, because you have to get down low enough, because if you're too high on the sled, you're at like an angle and you're pushing into the ground and it won't go. So you have to be really parallel to the ground and you're pushing, and it's 200 pounds more than me. So I'm putting some oomph behind it, and then my heel kept popping out of my shoe.
Yeah.
And every time that happened, I'm like, crap, let's switch. And then I'd have to put my shoe back on. And so I had to like modify my feet and like have my toes pointed out as I'm pushing to keep my heels in my shoe, which I felt like took away from my power, but my shoe stayed on. So,
well, yeah, and a lot of like Hyrox influencers say there's a certain way you could tie your shoes, and certain running shoes aren't the best for the material that the sled push and pull are on.
Right.
So
and my theory behind the shoes, I'm like, the time on my feet, the most I'm going to be doing is running. So I want a running shoe, because I would hate to run in shoes that aren't made for running when the majority of the race is running.
Right. Exactly. So sled push was tough. We spent we spent longer at the ski yard. Ski yard was about 5 minutes, 11 seconds. Sled push was 4 minutes, 19.
Yeah.
So that wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad.
We
weren't the
actually
first
went through
ones,
there.
but
Yeah.
we didn't do bad.
We didn't do terrible at that. That was faster than I thought it would be.
Yeah, same.
So then we go run again.
And this is where I was starting to feel it in my legs. I said, oh, okay. Like, I'm more tired than I thought I'd be right now. Like, let me get my mind right.
Yeah. So, and mind you, after every run, I would get a little cup of electrolytes and a little cup of water. I started getting 2 waters at the end.
I saw you.
I was acting like I was getting it for you, but I would drink both. I mean, I wasn't trying to trick you. I was trying to trick them.
They don't care.
They really don't. So we go run again. Now it's time for the 50-meter sled pull, which was
the event we didn't get to try in the warm-up area.
Yeah. So that was heavy. It was 227 pounds.
And that, for reference, that was the weight we were pushing.
That was what we pushed last year. And so now we're pulling it. Different animal. You're using different body parts. And yeah, it was incredibly hard. I'm not going to lie to you, because the beginning, I guess it's because you go back and forth.
It's
4
like
times.
12.5 meters.
Yes,
the length.
12.4. Yes. So 12.5 meters, and part of the battle is the rope. being so long. And then once you get the rope tight enough, then you're pulling the 227 pounds. So, yeah, we spent 7 minutes and 52 seconds in that station.
Yeah, our slowest station out of everything. It was tough. Like, we did our best. And
truly.
Like your mom said, we were one of the last people there.
My mom made sure to point out, y'all were one of the last ones. Because it was really cool to, you know, we could see the women that we started with throughout the race. So it kind of helped keep us on track. Like, we knew we were around people that we had started with. So we knew we weren't like extremely at the back of the pack, like that everyone was gone. So it was nice. Like, okay, we're still with our people. But when we did that sled pull, we were one of the last ones that were, because they line you up lane by lane as you roll in. So that took us a while. But
yeah, watching some of the other women just move it so easily, I was so impressed. These ladies are strong.
Yes, there were some strong women. And you could see that even from just their backs.
Yes.
Like, when you're running, you see these, like, they're running and their backs are so solid, like nothing's moving around.
Right. No jiggle nowhere.
No jiggle, no. And I'm just like, whoa. And some women were so fast. They literally sprinted each kilometer. And I was like, how do you have the energy?
Yeah, they were just different level than us, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We weren't comparing ourselves to them.
We were comparing ourselves to ourselves.
Exactly. We were running our own race.
Yeah. So we ran again after the sled pull. Then we did, and this is also during the sled pull was funny because I got a text from my brother on my watch that said, "Hey, look what Charles sent me." And I was like, "What?" And I look, and it just said one movie, because I don't have my phone. My mom had my phone shooting all the footage. And you're not allowed to have your phone on the course. Yeah. But I look up and I see my brother's best friend since kindergarten.
Wow.
I know. I was like, what the heck? That's so crazy.
Small world.
And so then I just pointed him out to my mom so they could say hi. But he had sent my brother a video of me doing the sled pull, or of us doing the sled pull. So that was cool. Small world, guys. So
small world.
we do the 80-meter burpee broad jump.
Yeah, this was a station that I was also nervous about, because the first time we did it, I thought, oh yeah, I could do burpees. And when I got there, I think I made the mistake of trying to really jump far and expended a lot of energy. And after, like, I don't know, maybe 10 burpees total, split up into 2 rounds, I was done. And I was like, crap. I don't want to be gassed. We have like more than half the race left.
Yeah, exactly.
But this time around, I felt like I managed my fatigue way better. And I think we did like decent on this.
Yeah, we did about 6 minutes, 3 seconds. You compared our times last time. That was closer a little bit.
We were a little bit slower.
Yeah.
But
this is also after pushing 335
We were way
pounds.
more fatigued in our legs. Because I don't know, at this point, were you like feeling the like twinge of a cramp in your hamstring?
Yes. This is when the hamstring cramp for me started to emerge, that it was going to potentially be a thing. And so I was taking the liberty to have a little bit of rest on the ground. I don't know if you noticed, but when I would drop to the ground, I'd take like a second or two before I got back up. But yeah, 6 minutes, 3 seconds.
And you were taking, and another thing with the burpee broad jumps. When it was my turn to go, you stood still, and I was gonna, you have to put the partner who's going next has to put their hands behind their partner's feet, and then they can start. And I get down, and I'm like, I'm ready to go because I had my little rest, and I'm just ready to just book it. Put my hands down, have my chest to the ground, and Aysha has not moved. My head is between her legs, and I'm like, girl, move.
So listen, throughout Hyrox, there are so many penalties, and I just couldn't remember in that frame of mind if stepping into someone else's lane was a penalty, and I did not want to be the reason for us to have any penalties.
But like, you have to step in somebody's lane, because what are you gonna do? Like, jump the person's body length behind them to get behind them?
Like, when you're down, then I can scooch backwards.
Right. Just like straddled around my body all the way back behind me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sorry for yelling at you.
I just, and you told me that multiple times.
Like literally every time, like move. And then I started tapping your ankles because like I was down ready to go and like your feet hadn't moved at all.
Yeah. So we alternated on that one a lot. We weren't even counting. It was just like until we were tired, alternate. We went and ran.
And this is where I started feeling a twinge in my calf.
This is 34, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. And I had some pickle juice. So I had 2 bottles of pickle juice, one for each of us. And this is during the run after the burpees. I opened mine up and started sipping on it because I wanted to get ahead of the actual like full-fledged cramp.
Yeah.
Which was helpful that the next station was the rower because then we got to sit down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with the rower, we did, we had planned to alternate pretty often, but...
No, not the rower. I thought we were just going to split it like half and half just because like...
we didn't discuss this at all.
Right. Apparently we weren't on the same page. But all I knew is I was going to start.
Yeah, so she starts, she went about 500 meters.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, 500. Yeah, as I sat down, I was like, okay, I feel good. You took the brunt of the work on the sleds, and I'm better at cardio. So I'm like, let me go as much as I can to give you a break. Mm-hmm. And I remember it was like 400 in. You were like, when are we switching?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, just catch your breath. I'm just like, my pace is still good. I wasn't really slowing down. And I did like about 500, and then you hopped on, and then I said,
I saved the last 100 meters or so.
Give me the last 150 so that you can catch your breath before we go run, because like I still felt really good. Like my heart rate didn't feel too high, and I was breathing good. And then that station, I think we did faster than last year.
Maybe.
Or very like
we did 5 minutes 57 seconds.
Very comparable to last year's.
Yeah. So we ran again. I'm dealing with hamstring. She's dealing with calf.
Yeah, I think after this, like, we had to stop in the run to just, like, stretch it out a little bit because we were both, like, we were hurting.
Yeah. Recalibrating. And so the next station we did was the 200-meter farmer's carry, which we were carrying 52 pounds in each hand of kettlebells. Mm-hmm. And we did that in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Mm-hmm. So that was a good station for us.
Yeah. Well, I knew that station would go quickly. Mm-hmm. But it was hard because I thought, like, okay, I could, just pick these up, hold on for dear life, and then go as fast as I can, right? Because that's like the strategy is less time under tension. So move. And it's easy to switch that out because you just set the kettlebells on the floor and then your partner picks it up and it keeps going. So we switched, I don't know, maybe 6 times.
Yeah, I don't even know. But when she went, she was going fast. So I was like literally running after her. Mm-hmm. So that one was less of a break.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
So that was another run.
Basically.
So then we go run another kilometer. Mm-hmm. I think at this point is when they started the men pro doubles. Mm-hmm. And oh my goodness, it was such a peaceful course up until then. It was ladies' night.
Yes.
Like, you did have a few mixed doubles still going through the course, but for the most part, mostly women. Mm-hmm. Then the guys started at this point, like we have 2 stations left at this point. The guys they're sprinting. They are just...
And it's like
as fast as possible.
All the men are just like the Instagram influencers that you see, shirtless with a hat on, very fit, and they're just
fit as could be,
stampeding past us.
We're like, oh my gosh,
like quadruple our pace at this point.
It felt so weird being on the same course as
like we are in different leagues.
Yes.
Completely different leagues.
Completely.
We have no business being here, quite frankly.
It was like the MLB joined the course while the T-ball, us being T-ball. The other pro double women were beasts. But us specifically. We specifically didn't have no business doing pro doubles. And we were just like, oh my gosh, it was us against all these giants. And like we said, we're not competing against them.
No.
But it is something to be running beside them. Mm-hmm. We're just like, oh, we're just moseying along.
Right.
So, yeah. So that made the course a lot more intense.
For sure. But I think that helped our pace because, like, you know, as you're running, the later laps you'll be slower because you're more fatigued. Mm-hmm. But I noticed that you started to pick it up because everyone around you was going faster.
Yes.
So you kept up the pace. I said, oh, maybe this is the strategy is we need to be racing with faster people so that Aysia's like, oh, we gotta go.
That ain't it. So yes, we ran our 1 kilometer. Then it was time for the sandbag lunges.
Yeah, and I went first again.
We were holding 44 pounds.
44 pounds, which it didn't feel too heavy.
Yeah,
like the weight itself. One thing to note was that, you know, we're all using the same bags as the people before us, which was like mixed up. So sweaty men have been on this, and like sweaty people all day, because this has been running all day, and we started at 6:20. At this point
in 3
it's already
days,
7.
Yeah, we're the 3rd day.
So they are very musty smelling. Like I noticed every time it was my turn to carry it,
very stinky.
I was like, ooh. Ooh.
And all I could think was, I don't want the smell lingering on my hair.
Right, because as you can see, she just got a retwist. Very nice. Nice clean hair days prior, and now with the musty sandbag.
I know. I was like, I had it almost mid-back.
Yeah, I had it really high up on my back because I don't know, it was just, I felt sturdy that way to do my lunges.
My mom later was like, why didn't you have the sandbag like on your shoulders, like or on your neck like everybody else? I said it smelled so bad. I did not want it touching my hair.
Fair. And so for me, that station was just like, the lunges were just hard.
Yeah.
Like
I cramped up in the middle of it.
I didn't cramp. My knees hurt because your knee has to touch the ground each time, or else they penalize you.
Yeah.
And that's a time penalty in your final time. And so, yeah, it was just very shaky. My legs were very shaky. I didn't feel cramping in that moment. I only felt crampy in the runs.
Yeah. And this was the station when Tidra personally had them play Nuck If You Buck for me, right?
She did. That's what she said.
Yeah, when I was in college, Nuck If You Buck was one of the songs that me and my sorority sisters would always hit the floor. And it came on during the station, so. And
that's why you finished strong. I passed off the bag. I passed off the bag because like I felt like I couldn't do another lunge, and the length that we had left, I'm thinking, okay, I'll finish it out. But no, she was knucking and bucking and ready to fight. And she took us home.
Yes.
She took us home, and I was like, thank God I didn't want to do that again.
So at this point, we're like, okay, we're in our last run.
Yes. We took a little break because the cramps, but we were like, okay, let's just push through. I was shuffling. I wasn't even running because at this point, both of my calves were cramping, and I was just like, I'm moving forward. I want to get this over with. And we get to the last exercise, which is 100 wall balls.
Last year, Sarah carried the weight for us.
And I thought I would again.
Yeah, she did most of the wall balls because I kept getting no reps. So last year, they didn't have the fancy little screen to show the counts. And the judge was manually counting them last year. And he kept telling me, no rep, no rep. He's like, do you need the box?
Because you weren't squatting.
Because I wasn't squatting
90
deep enough.
Degrees.
Yeah. But this year, I got myself in shape to do a proper wall ball squat, get below 90 degrees.
You sure
And we
did.
only got 2 no reps.
2 no reps, and you did not need that box at all.
Nope. I got no suggestions for boxes whatsoever.
I was the one who got in trouble at that station.
Yes. First, she got in trouble for letting the ball drop from the target. Then she got in trouble.
She told me, if you're going to drop it, just catch it first and then you can drop it. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Then she got in trouble for sitting on the other...
the spare wall balls that were just by where you're supposed to stand when your partner's going. And I was like, I was so tired. Like, I did 6 wall balls and I said, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I was so gassed. Like, I felt so sick.
Yeah. So we did our 100 wall balls in 7 minutes and 23 seconds.
Which is kind of slow. But
yeah, that was slower than we wanted. But at this point, we were so exhausted. The ball was 13 pounds. Then we grabbed hands. We went through the finish line. Sarah fell down on her back.
I did a little dramatic. Well, because I did the last 4. You saved me the last 4.
Yes.
I grabbed your hand and we went, and Aysha was running too fast for me. But I was like, okay, we're right there. Like, I like, it's fine. When I'm done, I'm done. And then I collapsed. I found a place out of the way, and I just laid down. And I was just like, ah.
Yeah. We got some water. We took our pictures with our time. And then it was over.
And it was over. Thank God.
Yeah, we finished with a time of 1 hour, 57 minutes, 36 seconds, like we said. We ended up running a total of 59 minutes and 45 seconds. So it ended up being about 5 miles when you add up the 8K is a little bit more than 5 miles. Yeah. So we were okay with that. And we spent less than an hour at the stations as well.
Look, for the amount of pounds that we moved.
Yeah.
For the lack of training, and I only say that because we should have done like a little bit more.
We should have been going a little bit harder. Like, we casually trained.
Yes, very casual training. We weren't untrained. We were just undertrained.
Right.
I think we did phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm very proud of us.
I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
I saw improvements, especially at the wall balls. The running as well. I felt like the first time we did it, you wanted to take more breaks, but I felt like we didn't take breaks other than like in the rock zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank
you.
I'm super like
I was
satisfied
so proud
with
of
our
you.
performance.
I mean, your performance was as great as I thought it would be. It was great last year. It was great this year.
Thanks.
You pull us and motivate us through the run. And then, you did a great job with the sled pull and push. You were worried about it, but I felt like you were able to, when I was, all right, I need to hand it off. And I think you especially did really well in the burpee broad jumps.
Thank you. Yeah, I felt better this time around. Even though our time was slower, I felt better.
Yeah.
Which to me, that's a win.
Yeah. So it was so great to do together.
Yeah, I think we're like great teammates. Like, we complement each other well.
I agree. Yeah, I feel like we have our strengths and our weaknesses that kind of balance each other out, which makes it really helpful in that environment.
Yeah, and I only like got frustrated like at you once during the burpees when you wouldn't get out of the way.
Right. And so then I woke up in the middle of the night so sore.
Oh my gosh, it was 5 a.m. I am out cold because it's 5 a.m. and we just did this crazy thing the night before. I feel Aysha tap me on the back. Hey, I'm like, what? Do you think I have rhabdo? I was Googling the symptoms, but I don't have them all. And I'm like, why are we talking about this right now if you don't think you have it?
It was an important question. I'm not a doctor.
And neither am I. But valid question.
You're closer to a doctor than I am.
Yes, I would agree.
But look, rhabdo is a thing that people get when they overexert themselves, and I did not know if we did that.
We did, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
Not to that extent.
So, thankfully, we don't have it.
No rhabdo over here.
Yeah.
Just really sore.
I mean, and we're not immobile. We went to brunch this morning with my mom.
We did.
We're going to support Owen shortly. And I'd say it was a really successful weekend. If you've ever thought about doing Hyrox, I would highly recommend it. Will we do pro doubles again? No.
I'm so glad we did it. To say that we did it, we were capable.
Yeah, we finished. That was our big goal, was to finish. We didn't have to say like, look, I physically can't do this.
We physically did it.
But if we want to do it again and like truly enjoy ourselves, we are doing open doubles.
We will be doing the open doubles or bust.
Yes, open doubles or not doing that Hyrox. So
prior to this, I'm like, I've always wanted to try it solo because I feel like, I've ran marathons. What's Hyrox solo? And then yesterday as we're doing the burpees, I'm like, I would have had to do all of this by myself.
Yep, no break. No break.
Yeah, maybe. Never say never, but that's not on.
It's not in the cards.
That's not in my immediate future, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have never had a desire to do solo, so can't relate. Yeah. It's definitely something we would do again if we can do open doubles.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the goal of beating our original open doubles time of 1 hour and 41 minutes.
Oh, I think we can.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think we can.
Yeah. Because we would spend a lot less time at the stations that had the weight differences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, fun time. If you're thinking about doing it, I would highly recommend it.
Yes. Although I feel like as it's been popular, the reason we had to do pro in the first place is because everyone signed up.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe don't sign up so that we don't have to do pro again. I'm just kidding.
Don't do women's open doubles because we want that spot.
Right.
There's also mixed relays too. So you could, or same gender relays.
Yeah.
So if 4 women, 4 men, 2 men, 2 women. If you think
that doubles even is a lot, the relay is you only do 2 rounds. So you do 2 total runs and 2 of the workouts. You don't have to do all of it. So if you're like, I don't want to do wall balls.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
just do what you're better at.
That's something we've considered potentially doing at some point. But Hyrox is fun.
A lot of fun.
We enjoy being hybrid rock stars.
I'm not going to dap you up.
All right. So that's our Hyrox recap.
Yeah.
Are you watching anything new?
Am I watching anything new? No, I don't think I'm watching anything new. I just have to shout out Paradise again.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This season is phenomenal.
It really is.
It's so good. I'm bummed that there's 1 episode left.
I know. 1 episode left, comes out tonight. So we'll probably watch it tomorrow.
But they announced that they have been renewed
for
another season. So that's great news.
They announced that they finished writing season 3.
Oh, even better.
So
get to it, guys.
Yeah.
I need to watch more.
Yeah. I wasn't able to start watching watching Bridgerton, but that was I'd still been watching that from last week. I just haven't finished the season.
Mind you, she's waking up early before work to watch Bridgerton.
Look, we got that tip from one of our good friends, or could become a good friend.
Yeah. Josh Cameron,
who's also one of her clients.
Yes.
Who
consumes a lot of media.
And she was like, how do you do that? Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, I just wake up early.
Mm-hmm. Like, before work, he watches a movie or a show, and it makes sense.
Yeah. I never even thought about doing that. So I was like, hey, what a way to slowly start the day. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And then we're still watching I Kissed a Girl.
Mm-hmm. Messy.
So messy.
So messy.
And I need to get back on Grey's. I'm behind a few episodes, and apparently there's been some big announcements. There's a big, they killed someone off. Whoa. And then they also, 2 people are not returning. I don't know if that's the same. I have to catch up, so I know. And what are you listening to?
I feel like every other time you've asked me this, I've had not good answers. Mm-hmm. But this time I've actually been listening to something by my choice.
Okay.
And that is Celine Dion.
Yeah.
She is amazing. I don't even know what prompted me into listening to her, but I have been at the shop too. I've been putting on 90s playlist that's primarily Celine Dion. I don't know. It's just so nostalgic to me. She is phenomenal. If you ever catch me singing karaoke, chances are it's going to be Celine Dion. Which one? I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of bangers.
See, that's going to, it's nice to have a go-to karaoke artist, because mine is Drake usually.
I see that for you.
Original Drake. Mm-hmm. Not this recent stuff.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas Drake?
Yes.
Yeah.
And before or and after. What am I listening to? I know Ray's album finally came out, Raye, and I need to listen to it.
Is that the one that was with Hans Zimmer?
Yes. It's
yeah,
the
I've
one.
heard good things.
Yeah, and then like the "Where's My Husband" that's on that album.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to listen to that. But I haven't. Still got that Don Toliver on replay.
Yes,
Because you can just press play and just let it run.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the latest there. Where can people follow you?
Where can y'all follow me? I am on primarily Instagram, but you would say that's debatable. I'm on Instagram and TikTok at SJ Menzel. I'm not going to spell that for you. You can go to Aysha's page and find me there. And if you like hair content, I'm on Instagram at Sheared by Sarah. If you're in Houston, come by. Let me cut your hair.
Yeah, and y'all can find me at Aysha like Asia. That's AYSHA like ASIA. Covering Age of Attraction right now over on Rob Has a Podcast. We have the finale came out. It was boring. So we're waiting until the reunion, and then we're going to recap both of the finale and the reunion. The reunion is coming out on YouTube.
It looks messy.
It looks so messy, but it's coming out on YouTube as part of the Vile Files. So Jason Reed and I will be covering that. And then, of course, Jason and I have our Patreon, patreon.com/A-Perfect-Match podcast to talk about old seasons of Married at First Sight. So all things Married at First Sight. You can find those podcasts on the Patreon. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So thank y'all so much for sticking with us. And we will be back next week. We have an exciting week ahead. We'll be heading to Atlanta for the watch party, the Survivor watch party at the Ron Clark Academy.
I'm so excited.
So many past players will be there. So very excited. And then I will be turning 34.
You will be.
On April 2nd.
And we will be celebrating your birthday in Atlanta.
Yes. So, guys, pray for us. Cross your fingers for us.
We are traveling
out of Houston.
We are traveling through the worst airports in the country when it comes to TSA.
Yes.
So wish us luck, please. We need it.
Yes. All right. And we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.